So I'm about to go back into YouTube. Hey y'all. Okay, I'm here. I hope y'all can hear me. Let me see. I don't know what's going on with YouTube or what's going on with StreamYard. I have no idea. But I need people to comment in the comment section that you can hear me. Comment in the comment section that you can see me. Okay, that you is around here. Okay, I need everybody in here to say something. Everybody. 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 Because I don't know why on YouTube it's saying upcoming as if I'm not here. And this is so crazy. So we're going to just, honey, we're going to just hope and pray it works. Because I'm live right now. And all it say on my channel is upcoming. So I have no idea what the hell going on. At all. Okay. I'm here. But I don't know what is wrong with StreamYard. I don't know what is wrong. However, you know, Lord Jesus. It's today, y'all. It's today. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I have no idea. However, we're going to just get this done and see. Because it's still saying live now, but also saying people here. It's so weird, y'all. It's so weird. But look, you know what? It's Todd. It's Todd and Rocky. It's a scheme. Okay, it's a scheme that Todd set up, that Rocky took over to bring us the BS. Now, look, I am here. The date should say today. Everything should be today. I'm here on live. I'm here. If you're popping in, you're wondering what's going on, I'm here. Let me see. I'm here. So I don't know what's going on. Even though it's saying everybody is waiting on one part of it, I'm assuming all these folks is here. So let's hope this works out. And because I don't have time for the games. I hope when y'all came in, the ad came on because I needs my money. Hey, I needs my money and stuff. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. But I got too many screens open. I'm going to close them all. We're going to have a quick little conversation because I was around here doing my due diligence, okay, and paying attention to what was happening with the messiness of Tasha, her husband, okay, because they both messy, if you ask me. And I'm like, sir and ma'am, what's going on? Okay, but hi, hello to everybody. Look, I'm telling y'all, see, this is what I see, y'all. Even though y'all see that we on live, Okay, y'all see we on live. I see it's 132 people around here. Okay, it was 100, and I can see 132 people that is on the live. However, as y'all see, the shit still say upcoming, as if I'm not around here on live right now, and I don't know what's going on. But I was like, we're gonna do what it do. We're gonna let it do what it do. It's saying notify me. It's saying notify me, but it's not. It's not doing what's supposed to do. Anyway, that's why I want to, because for those watching the replay, might say, I didn't know. There's some glitch with YouTube. I don't know what's going on. Must YouTube right here being different. Okay, so my ass is on. My ass is on. Y'all can all hear me. Y'all can also see me. Okay. I ain't on mute. They can hear me. I heard myself. Don't play with me. You had to click twice to get in. Well, I'm hoping people can get in because I don't know why it's playing with me. And I do not want to keep resetting and starting over because I know y'all gonna get tired of that. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna hope, woo. I hear you, but I can't see you. You can't see the whole screen? Some folk may be coming in late. I don't know. I ain't got time. I can't. Honey, I can both hear and see you. Thank you. Okay. If you can't hear me, you can't see me, I don't know what's going on. This is God's way of telling me you were supposed to go home and go to sleep and chill out. And you came home and quickly got on the live and not see what's happening. I hear you, God. I know. Okay. Let's get to this thing or whatever, because I don't want to get in my feelings now. I don't like, I feel like more people can be watching me right now, but they don't know I'm on live. They don't know, because on my channel it just say notify me. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Even under live now it says upcoming. Tasha and Rocky out here being messy. Okay. Tasha and Rocky out here being messy. And I was like, okay, have a quick little conversation. Y'all know, first of all, how y'all doing? Okay. Have a great Friday. I'll be live tomorrow at 5:30 for Life at the Lockup. I'll have my Ghost Power review up on Sunday. I'm going to watch the Ultimate Girls Trip and have that up probably Sunday or Monday. So we shall see. Okay, we shall see. But I'm just like, girl. I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna get out my feelings and I'm gonna get it together. Right, we good, we in this hood. Amen. Okay. Oh, that's weird. I'm on now. This guy. Yeah. I don't know, y'all. So if y'all watching the replay back and y'all see, because I can't cut none of this shit out because I'm on live. What you want me to do? What you want me to do? But I can, because it's say I'm on live right now. That's the weirdest. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know why. Let me pride with the last one that I just did, so people won't see two and get confused. And so usually I can work through all this, and who knows, honey? Who knows? Thank you, Creative Diva, for the super sticker. The thank you. Okay. I noticed that on 3 channels today notify me. Okay. So it may just be some kind of YouTube StreamYard glitch. And, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Tell a friend that I'm around here. Okay. It's a glitch. And, it ain't anything I can do. And the reason I knew it was a glitch was on the last video when I first came on, usually on StreamYard, it'll say how many people is watching. And I'm like, why I say 0? But I can see it's like 80 people. And I'm like, what's happening? It did say your live ended, though. This one, The last one ended. Yes, I ended the last one. This one, we still here. We still here. It still say live. We're gonna hope and pray that when we end this thing, it's gonna still be around here, and people can, whoever not here ain't here and can watch the replay. So, LaTocha was around here doing foolish things and being foolish people and just being messy. Okay, and I was like, Tasha, we don't like you right now. Okay, Tasha is around here getting on our nerve. Okay, she around here getting on her nerve because she's still being messy about escape. Her husband was a dumb ditty. Okay, a whole dumb ditty. I was like, how and why would you ever call a blogger on the phone and have a full-fledged conversation? That was stupid. That didn't make no sense. None at all. Because at the end of the day, bloggers like myself, we will always be around here and be looking for the story. Because that's our job. You know, no tea, no shade, T by T, but that is what we do. Okay, and the fact that it was about it was like a 45-minute conversation, and I was like, "Ooh, you dumb." And when Tasha said yes time. When Tasha said, it's two Tashas. It's Tasha K, and then Tasha the wife. Okay, I'm gonna say LaTocha when talking about the wife. I'm gonna just say Tasha when talking about Tasha K to not be confused. Okay. Yes, it's a YouTube glitch. But we here. Okay, it's a glitch. Ain't nothing I can do about it. But I'm here. Hi, everybody. Subscribe to my channel. Like the video. Comment in the comment section. Share it as well. Okay, on your social medias or whatever. Share. Follow me on JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. Okay. But yes, it's a glitch. We can't fix it, but we're here. Okay, I have to now watch my phone. Okay. That's the only way for me to see the numbers keep growing. So I know for a fact that the live is still going. Because on my thing on StreamYard, it says 0. But on YouTube, I see it's people around here. Hi to the people. Hi to the people. Hi to the people. Hi to the people. Anyway. Yeah. She got on her nerves. Okay. So Tasha was on the phone with Rocky discussing the mistress, whose name is Unique, okay, and wondering if his wife LaTocha know about what's going on. And because Tasha had a whole, video, I didn't have time to record it, email her, or I'm sorry, not email her, DM her, ask if it's okay to use it to do a watch along, because I'm like, I don't want to do that because it was a long video, and I'm like, I can just watch it, take notes, and come to y'all with what was said. Okay, sometimes we don't have to have a watch along, but a conversation will be had nonetheless. Okay, now, it was a whole conversation. A whole conversation was had. The whole phone call, she recorded it because she's smart. Say what you want about Tasha K, but Tasha K is smart in this situation because she knew to make sure that she had backup to what she's saying that he said. It was so long because I listened to it once at work, and then I got home. I'm like, no, just re-listen to it and just take, quick notes about what are you talking about. And I was like, oh, he's a dummy. A dumb dummy. Dumb diddy dummy. Because I was like, never would I. Now I told you I'm gonna play this quick part. Quick. Because again, Tasha don't flag folk for sharing YouTube stuff. She flagged folk for sharing her website stuff, and I ain't doing none of that. But I just want y'all just to hear his voice So y'all know they were having a conversation. So what I'm telling y'all is based on what happened on this little thing. Okay, so listen up. It's gonna be about maybe a minute.
I know a lot.
Yeah.
A lot. You know what I'm saying? I know you know a lot. So I ain't trying to dance around it with you, baby. Okay. We on the phone. So it's only so many things I'm touching on. So many people told me not to call you. I'm like, for what?
You should have listened to him.
You said I should have?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I sometimes I hate that I'm so good at what I do.
So what that mean?
What that mean is like, listen, it's not looking good for you, Rocky. You've been on the phone for the last 38 minutes. You've been stuttering. You've been
I ain't stuttering, sweetheart.
You stuttering. You've been, going around, dancing around the truth. Like when someone tells the truth, it comes out seamlessly. Like but you don't.
Here, I know I'm on the phone with you. Why would I get into it? I'm walking back and forth around people.
Because this is your.
I just wanted y'all to see, okay, the conversation we had over there. Y'all, if y'all want to hear what he said in his own voice, please watch Tasha K video, going over there and watch it or whatever. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Is he really that intelligent? It seemed like it. It seemed like it. Okay. And yeah, when she said you should have listened. You should have listened. Rocky talks like he's the smartest person in the room. And like everybody else around him is so stupid that only he know that 2 + 2 is 5. The gotcha is 2 + 2 is 4. That's the kind of smarts he has. He think everybody else around him don't know that 2 + 2 is 5. You're right. We don't know that because 2 + 2 is 4. And I was like, Now, it's 2 parts to that, okay? Because we have his part. I want to play a video. Because I don't want to get flagged. I'm gonna do this. LaTocha was on an interview, okay? And the interview we've now seen was on the blog and all that. But y'all know I went and got it my damn self and clipped it together. And to me, Tasha was shading her group mates, okay? Even if I have to pull this out, it won't be a big issue because I'll just have to pull it out. But this is what she was saying earlier in an interview.
Oh man, but I heard 4 voices on that song. 4 amazing voices. And the thing I've always admired about Escape, similar to In Vogue, everyone had the ability to sing lead. Yeah. So I just want to acknowledge I heard 4 voices. This felt very equal to me in the leads and everything. Because I saw some people online just posting and tweeting and about rewriting history of who was the lead. To me, it was an equal contribution.
Yes.
Right? Did it sound equal?
No, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. Because I won't play. Tasha was on this interview today, and we know we've been seeing her say stuff about how, Candy can't sing. We've seen her say all that in that video she put up yesterday. How Candy can't sing, and Candy's she ain't called Candy Billy Goat. Tamar called Candy Billy Goat. But her laughing at Candy's voice. And I'm like, bitch, you've been in the group with Candy for 30 years. You've been in the group with her for 30 years. And when the guy was saying, hey, the reason the guy wasn't being messy. He wasn't. In that clip. He was saying what I love about Escape was that all 4 women were lead singers. He said, just like In Vogue was. He was actually not being messy. He was saying, I love the fact that all 4 had great voices. And we did. She's agreeing because she's full of shit. She started playing. Okay? Reviewed it. She started playing. And I feel like all 4 did have lead voices. Now, the guy that's talking, the one right there with his hands up, right there, He was a producer on R&B Divas. So she kind of know that man. I'm like, oh, that's why she was around there. Okay. But y'all see my caption I made, how LaTocha plays nice while being shady. That's why her solo career won't go further than Rocky Hairline. Now, here she's agreeing how, oh yeah, the voices, we have good voices, blah, blah, blah. Now, in a separate clip that was making its rounds on social media where we seen Tasha saying, oh yeah, Joe came with the song, The Softest Place on Earth, and he came in the thing or whatever. He didn't like Candy voice. He didn't like Tiny voice. He liked my voice. I was like, was she being messy or not? So, because of the short clip, I'm like, why was she even talking about them? I had to figure out what she was saying. Okay, what was going on? Now, where is it? Maybe here. So the dude right here was asking, my favorite songs was this song and that song, and I love The Softest Place on Earth. And I was always upset as a fan that y'all never did a video for that song. He was asking LaTocha about why Escape never did a video for Softest Place on Earth. So I'm like, the fact that she went into everything else.
It's one of my favorite. Listen, I wasn't even supposed to sing that song. Wow. We were at odds at that time, and I told Jermaine and everybody else that I'm not singing anymore. I'll just do the backgrounds because there was a lot of, why is she singing on everything? She's singing on every song. Y'all trying to set her up. So I said, I don't want to hear the song or nothing. So we went, and Joe wrote that song, the singer Joe. I went in the studio, and then all I knew was he played the record and just the background. So we went in and did the background parts. And then after that, he was like, who wants to do the lead? So I'm like, I'm not singing nothing. So Candy went in first. And then she stayed in there for like 4 hours, and he came out.
It's the shade of it all. I didn't want to sing. Candy went in for 4 hours. He didn't like it. Tiny went in. He didn't like it. And he like, why won't you sing? And I said, I don't want to sing. And then Rocky went and talked to him. And then Rocky said, oh, all that man said was, hey, why didn't y'all do a video for The Softest Place on Earth? And you had to go into a whole rigmarole conversation about how you did not want to sing, how Candy voice wasn't right, Tiny voice wasn't right, but your voice was perfect. Oh, really? So again, I'm like, she round here being shady on their voices. You have been in a 30-year group with them. Even though for 20 of them years y'all was not together. My point is, now you want to make it seem like, oh, I don't talk about Candy. I don't say nothing about Candy. But you round here shading lady voice. As if y'all were not in a group together. And you can't make it seem like you don't say shady shit while saying shady shit. You can't make it seem like they the only ones speaking about you when you speaking about them. You out here promoting your gospel album, which I don't think is much gospel. It's just, some inspirational stuff. You around here trying to promote gospel stuff and be of God, and God wants to take you out the foolishness. But each time you get a chance to, you're around here shading your group members. No one has ever shaded her voice. No one. And we have people, the fact that people love just kicking it, the fact that people love understanding. Okay, Candy is the lead singer on both of those songs. So it's weird to me that folk act like Candy can't sing. Y'all love the song she on though. No one has helped Tasha become a lead singer for the past 15, 20 years. She gets on my damn nerves. She really do. Because she really sit around here and try to act like I am of God. I'm having a whole godly album. You know, that's what I'm doing. And again, the fact that the man only asked, hey, why didn't y'all do a video? We really wasn't getting along. And that's it. But no, she made it a point to go in and say how Joe did not like Tiny voice, said Tiny voice was too nasally. She said Tiny voice, that Joe said Tiny voice was too nasally and that Candy voice was too deep. Candy voice is the deep voice. That's Candy and T-Boz have the deeper voices in the girl groups. You can't go on and say you don't talk shit. You not me. You don't have no issue with Candy. It ain't you, it's them, and all this. But we see in these interviews, you are being shady. You're being messy. Just let it be what it is. Let it be. I haven't watched the full interview. I think I watched the first 30 minutes. I gotta finish watching it. And a lot of folks have said that's how Tasha has been over the years. And some folks were saying Tasha and Coco have the same antics. I don't care if that bitch don't eat again. I ain't never doing. Look, I would bet my last $2 that Candy will never work with Tasha again. The only reason that Candy is working with Tamika again was because Candy fully know that Tamika was saying rude shit on behalf of Tasha, for one. That Tamika came out and said it wasn't true, for two. And she didn't. Tamika went on one radio show and gave a horrible 18, 19, 20-minute rant about Candy that pissed Candy off. I think the difference here is Tasha and Candy never was really cool like that. So if we weren't ever really cool like that, and you doing all this like that, we don't have to fix anything. I don't want to make new music with the group anyway. We touring as us three anyway. Because the dude also brought up how he, one of the guys in the interview, brought up how he misses all three of them together. I was like, you probably would never see the four of them together ever. And Tasha, we a group. I ain't left. We may never say never. How you moving? I think you said never. I think once you played Candy singing and not sounding her best on a different song and laughed about it, because Candy don't already fuck with you. And my issue with Tasha is Tasha never, ever admits she has done anything wrong. She's bringing up stuff from the 90s. And even back then, she's acting like she ain't do nothing wrong. When Tasha said on her video on her YouTube that Candy, that Rocky was managing Tasha, and that Candy, asked him to manage the group. But Tasha always seen how young Candy was. So the youngest group member convinced your manager to manage all of y'all. But no one else had that recollection except you. Not your sister, not Tiny, not nobody. And I see folks like, Candy hands ain't clean. Who said they weren't? I just said everyone has said shady shit. The issue is Tasha consistently says shady stuff, be a shady person, and then she act like her hands are clean. That's the issue. But some folk don't like Candy, and that's on them. That's their opinion. Okay? If Tasha paid folk to come around here and fuss for her, that's on them. We don't care. But because we watch the stuff that Candy say and the other group members eat, Tasha said on the interview with them people how her and Coco, Tasha said that when Joe talked to her husband, I'm gonna play it. Fuck it, I'm gonna play it. Because people are, she not being shady. I wonder if SWV is gonna be upset at her for bringing up stuff with Joe, Shay, and them. Let me see if I can find it.
At odds at that time, and I told Jermaine and everybody else that I'm not singing anymore. I'll just do the backgrounds because there was a lot. It's too rough.
Y'all shady out here. I don't appreciate it.
And he was like, "That's not the sound that I'm looking for. That's not what I want. It's too hard. It's too rough."
Y'all shady out here. I don't appreciate
it. I promise,
it.
I'm telling a real story. It's the truth. It's my truth. And then Tiny was like, "I'll go in there and try it." So she went in and tried it. I can't make this up. So she went and tried it, and I sat outside for hours and hours and hours, and I kept thinking if Jermaine was here right now, he would cuss all of us out and say, "Y'all costing a lot of money."
Again, so it took Candy hours and hours and hours. It took Tiny hours and hours and hours. Oh, okay. It took them two forever because they can't sing, right? Okay.
And so Joe comes back out. He was like, "It's still not what I'm looking for. It's too like nasally. I need.
Oh, it's too nasally.
Okay. A little something." So I was like, "I'm not singing." So he tells Rocky, like, why your wife not gonna sing the song? And so he takes him to the side and tells him what's going on. He was like, "Who cares about that? When I work with SWV, Coco's the one that does mostly everything. So what does it matter? They get paid the same."
How was Taj and Lily gonna feel about Tasha saying, "Oh, well, Joe told me when I work with SWV, Coco does all the work"? But she's not shady. Now, the fact that she's again pulling SWV in to say, yes, even in the 90s, Joe said he worked with Coco. Coco does all the work. They get paid the same, so it don't matter. Again, trying to pull other people into the bullshit. But my issue again with her is she never accepts the bullshit she did. She never admits to what she said. She always places all the blame on everybody else except herself. And that's the bullshit that no one wants to deal with. People just don't. People see one side because they don't like Candy. That's the weird part. You can't see one side simply because you don't like somebody. That's stupid. That don't make no sense at the all. Also, I feel like if anybody really felt like Coco was the voice, like to me, LaTocha was the voice, well then why didn't nobody ever just be like, okay, well let's just do stuff with them? We could do stuff with them. We don't have to do anything else. Because folk like to let Tasha feel like she is the innocent one. She's the one who she's been treated so unfairly. So unfairly. So unfairly. It's like, get out my fucking face. Get out my face. It's some B of the S. Anybody acting like, oh, it's only to me LaTocha who should be singing. Oh, she's the one. Nothing ever happened. Oh. Whatever. Now, her dumbass husband, who was around here talking to Tasha K, I say, look, if you're going to talk to Tasha K, have a lawyer with you, have an interpreter with you, and make sure you don't say nothing that could incriminate yourself. Because Tasha going to have a backup question for the backup question for the backup question. Okay? Now, as I said, we're not going to listen to the interview. I'm going to tell you what they said. I took notes. Now, first of all, okay, we know Rocky. Well, I told y'all the other day on a different live how Rocky was working with Aura of the Kelly as his security. He then became a person who was working on the tour, like I guess singing and dancing or whatever. He brought up how he signed Tamar, he signed all these, he signed Britney Spears, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so they get into him and Unique. Now, the phone call, he was all over the place. from here to there, from there to here, and back and forth and back and forth. Okay, he was somewhere walking around, jogging around, I don't know, pacing the floor. The fact that he's on the phone with Tasha K, you couldn't sit down, sir, and shut up and do some work? No, why not? Because he full of stuff. You hear me? He full of stuff. Okay, and anybody who got their starts in the industry with Aura of the Kelly, and they seem shady. I'm like, because you came from a shady ass person. You hear me? You came shady. You got it honest. You got it honest. Okay. Now, first of all, he said unique name. Her real name is Tijuana. I said Tijuana. I was like, okay, whatever. Now, Tasha brought up how, Unique has showed her a photo of Rocky or whatever, and this and that. Well, I don't know how she got. I don't know. He then brought up, and this is the thing, he was snitching on himself without knowing he was snitching, but he was snitching. Yeah, they watched me like I'm Denzel. I said, nigga, you not Denzel. What do you mean? They watched me like I'm Denzel. I was like, maybe because you look foolish walking around in circles on the phone. You not famous, sir, at all. They look at me like I'm Denzel. I was like, no, sir, they think you crazy as hell. Okay, they think you crazy as hell. The fact that he did not, first of all, I know Tasha is on a tour, on that tour bus. She's doing a radio show tour, meaning she's driving around from state to state or city to city doing radio interviews on that bus. So, sir, it's a whole bus. It's a whole bus. Go sit down some damn well. Go sit down some damn well. Get out of our face, okay? Now, he brought up Tasha brought up how two other women beside Unique contacted her about messing around with Rocky. How he had also sent them photos of his penis. Okay? I was like, Lord, no, not too much women. Okay? Now, she talks about how Unique said that he had went and deleted Rocky had deleted the text out of his phone, but she did not give him her phone so that he could not delete the messages out of her phone. So she still has all of their conversations. Now, when I said this man started rambling, it's legal. It's legal. I'm like, it's legal. What's legal? He said, it's a legal issue. I can't talk about it. Okay. She a stalker. Okay. It's a case with the feds. Okay. It's nothing. I was 10 times smarter than that girl. Okay. That's how my name then came up in that R. Kelly case. I was like, where? Who brings up Aura of the Kelly in defense of anything? Who does that? An idiot. Okay, he goes, and I've been around for years with Aura of the Kelly. When I was around Aura of the Kelly, Michael Jackson, Britney Spears, Trey Songz, Tamar. Okay, I'm not like Tadina. Okay, I'm not like Tadina. I'm not one of these guys. I've been around for years. Okay, people do silly stuff, and I fix it. I can fix the stuff for me. I say you can. This fool said he's like Olivia Pope. This fool said he is like Olivia Pope or like the highest member in the gang. I said, nigga, Olivia, what? He just talked. Now, I don't know if he was dumb enough to think that Tasha K was not recording the whole conversation. If he thought that proves he's dumb. Okay, that proves he's dumb diddy. Because can't nobody tell me that you up here on the look. I don't talk to nobody on the phone about anything that can be recorded. No, you don't. This is stupid. You're dumb. Okay, and then to bring up Aura of the Kelly, okay, and Michael of the Jackson, okay, Trey the Songs. And Tamar of the Braxton, I'm like, first of all, messy people who be in some shit. Aura of it and a whole bunch of shit. Michael Other was in some shit too. Trey Songz was in some shit too. Again, so for him to say how, you know, he was 10 times smarter than Unique, okay, that's how his name did not come up, okay, that people have been trying him for years. People do silly stuff in life and I fix it. And I can fix this stuff with me. Sir, if that's true, Olivia Pope will have let you know you never let any of it come out. None of it. None of it. And the funny thing was the whole Tasha K being able to not laugh while letting him just talk, because she said her thing before. She said, I didn't let him talk. And for the whole thing, it was just him talking and rambling. Half the time, none of it made no sense. None of it. He then was saying how, you know, oh, that's legal. You know, it's legal. Meaning I guess he was trying to say that there's a lawsuit, but he kept on just dropping, it's legal. That's legal. It's legal. It's legal. It's legal. I'm like, what? What? He brought up how the photos that these girls allegedly have, okay, was taken. I can't talk about it, but whatever you ask me, I'll answer. If you can't talk about it, and then she asks you, you can't talk about it. It don't make, who says that? Who says it's a legal issue? Okay, the photos was taken. I can't talk about it, but whatever you ask me, I'll answer. What? So Tasha then said, well, are you suing her? You know, because again, if you're suing her, and that's why you can't say whatever, that makes sense. Are you suing her? Well, you know, she's a criminal. You know, she's a criminal. Her whole family is a criminal. Okay, she going to jail. I will send you something I have, but I can't. It'll ruin my case. I say, Bishop Robbery? Is you Bishop Robbery, brother? Bishop Robbery, what is you doing? I will send you something, but I can't. It'll ruin my case. I said, what case? If you have a case, why are you on the phone talking to Tasha K? If you are so connected and you know about fixing this and fixing that, you would never be on the phone with Tasha K. Why? Because truth be told, Tasha K is going to expose whatever. Okay? Whatever's going on, she gonna expose it. Whatever's happening, she gonna expose it. Whatever's going on, she's gonna expose it. Period. 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 Because that's what she do. That's what most bloggers do. No one, I don't know why the fuck someone is outside flying up and down the parking lot. Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus. Anyway. You got Bishop Robbery too, Alicia Kelly. You know, I was like, he sound like Bishop Robbery. If I could ever get a dynamic duo of the debauchery of them dudes, it'll be a day like the day. Okay. Anyway, that all right. He was just talking in circles. Okay. He then said she messed up too many times. All Tasha asked him was, sir, is you suing her? She going to jail. She's a criminal. Her whole family's a criminal. Okay? She messed up sometimes, but that's legal. I'm like, what is legal? What does that mean? It doesn't make any sense. Okay? He then says, because he's saying she's going to jail, she's a criminal, but it's legal. But whatever you want to know, Tasha, I'll tell you. Okay? Because that right there, that's not even a real conversation. That's nothing. He kept trying to pivot the conversation and saying stuff to get Tasha to get off the trail of his bullshit. You hear me? And again, he kept saying, I can't talk, but I will answer your questions. Meaning, I need you to ask me something beside anything about me unique, because I want to get you off the trail. If you are really a fixer and you are Olivia Pope, you would not have a phone call with Tasha K. You just wouldn't. You wouldn't. You wouldn't. Because she gonna use the conversation. I would have too. So the fact that she just let him talk, and she just held the phone. Just held the phone, let him talk, and run his shit to the ground. You hear me? To the ground. Now, Again, they brought up how Unique and these other two ladies apparently allegedly have dick pics of him. Okay, if somebody got my dick pic, I want to see. Is it my? Is it my? I said, how will we know it was your dick? Where's Tasha? Let's ask Tasha if the picture that lady got, if that's her husband dick. But him, I gotta see. I want to know, is it my dick for real? Is it my dick? Is the porn? I'm like, stop saying dick. Okay. Tasha then asked him if he ever told you that he was going to leave Tasha, for her. Man, I've been with my wife 27 years, okay? We not leaving each other? No, I can show you stuff, but I can't. It's legal. That they delusional. I can show you. But I can't. I can show you. I can send you some things, Tasha. Girl, woof. Woo. I'm like, sir, send it. Because if it's truly legal stuff of you suing, or if there's some federal case, you would not be telling Tasha K, the blogger who was sued by Cardi fucking B, who just lost the appeal. And I'm not saying that in any rude way. I'm just saying Tasha K ain't no, low level, not non-known person. Everybody knows who Tasha K is. Everyone, they all know shit. If you really had a legal case going on, why would you call Tasha K? And when she asked if you ever told your mistress, Unique, that you would leave your wife, LaTocha, for your response to be, no, I never said it. No, his response literally was, I've been with my wife for 27 years. We not leaving each other. Meaning, if I did, she ain't going nowhere. She not leaving me. So it doesn't matter. Okay? He then said the question is, what is she trying to get? Meaning, Unique, what is Unique trying to get? He said she got 3 kids. They're not mine. Meaning the 3 kids that she birthed out of her birth canal. The 3 that she got out her body are not his kids. Okay, she got 3 kids, they're not mine. But we gotta talk in person, because inside, and when we talk, you're gonna for sure take back that apology that you got to her. Cause woo, Tasha, woo, I said, what? What? What can you say? First of all, you said it all right now. Okay, this is federal, not state. This is federal. Okay, I can give you info. I can give you info for you to do some research. Okay, Tasha, you got to put 2 and 2 together. Okay, like, because ask them, why is Rocky so important to Candy? Why? I'm like, why bring up Candy? For what? For gay. Why? Okay, why? And it was the weirdest thing of him saying it's federal, not state, it's federal. Okay, I can give you the info to do the research. Okay, I can do that because you did you see? She's like, did I see what, Rocky? Did you see the news? And she's like, what? He said, did you see the big news today? Now, today is Friday. I think this call happens either Tuesday or Wednesday because she talked about it on Thursday. So he said Tuesday or Wednesday. You see the big news today, right? You see the big news going on in the news, right? And she said, what, about you taking $30K? And he said, no. About Tamika, my sister-in-law, sending me nude photos. He either said about Todd, meaning Candy's husband Todd, or Taj. I don't know. I kept re-listening to it. It can literally be either or, but I feel like he was talking about Todd, Todd, and not Taj, Taj from FWB. So again, he said the story was about Tamika, his sister-in-law, sending him new pictures. Todd or Taj, I don't know which one, sucking a transsexual's penis, but he used the slur Tranny, which you're not supposed to do. He used a slur when he said it. He said, then Tiny's in trouble. I was like, nigga, what? And the fact that when he said it, Tasha didn't even flinch. And I think because Tasha knew he's trying to distract me from my question on a 30K. Because you asking me if I heard the news, and I'm like, no, what about you? You and that money? No. And first of all, ain't nobody nowhere heard nothing about any of that. We ain't heard nothing about Tamika, Todd, anything. He said it hoping Tasha would pick up and run with it. And that, Tasha would make that a story. And she was like, oh, what about $30,000? She went right into that. Because again, him talking about it's a federal case. Why am I important? Did you hear the news? The news? No, about that money. No, about da. And she just didn't even, because again, a messier person, and Tasha can be messy, a messier person would have probably followed down that track, that path about that, and then he would have made that the story. But Tasha did not even say, really, what is that? She said, oh, so about the 30K. Okay, about the 30K. Look, I don't know if he said Todd or Tosh. He could have said either one. All I know is I don't believe that Todd or Tosh was caught sucking dick. I don't. At all. Ever. Don't believe it. He's full of shit. You know what I'm saying? You're around here attempting to throw people off your sense, and no one fell for it. No one. Yes, I'm embedded in your motherfucking brain, bitch. Yes, in Tiny's voice. And it just did not make sense. So again, she asked him specifically about the 30K. So, what about the 30K? You know, did Tasha take that money? Rocky said, man, Tasha didn't take that money. He never said he did not. He said Tasha didn't take that money. The plot is so big. You are wrong. You said so-and-so didn't have nothing to do with it. You was wrong. And I'll show you. Tasha, you have to connect the dots. I was like, nigga, why can't you connect them? The conversation was so erratic and made not a lick of sense, basically nowhere. No, at all. Dumb. Okay, I'll show you. But then said I can't. He said, "How can I put a check in the account? I can't put my own wife check in my account. If you can't get your wife check in your account and y'all had the same last name and the same address or whatever, that doesn't make no sense. Y'all should at least have a joint account." Okay. He then said the truth was they was paying Tamika Tasha's money. He said the royalty people mixed things up. He said Tamika knew that Tasha wrote everything and they was giving her Tasha money. But that's family stuff. You're going to have to fly out and talk to me. You got to connect the dots. I was like, so that's why they're saying Tasha did not steal Tamika's money. He said they were sending Tasha's money in Tamika's name, trying to say the money was really Tasha's money. Because he again, you can go hear him say it yourself, but I'm telling y'all what he said. Yes, Goldblum, it was a performer royalty. I was like, he lying. He lying. Because it was performer royalty stuff. Again, his exact words, when Tasha K asked him about the $30,000 that Tamika say they stole, he said Tasha didn't take that money. The plot is so big. You wrong, and I'll show you. Just connect the dots. I can't put my own wife check in my account. The truth was they were paying Tamika Tasha money. The royalty people messed things up. Tamika knew that Tasha wrote all that stuff. And they was giving her Tasha money, which to me means, my opinion, that's why they cashed them checks. That's why the mama and Tasha and Rocky saying they didn't steal Tamika's money. Because they're trying to make it seem as if it was never her money. He up his snitching on her. Because if you just read again, when he say connect the dots the same way the Bishop Rob say 10 toes down. He keeps saying you hear me? No. What is after that? What he was saying? Oh, follow me. Oh, watch this. Okay. He kept saying connect the dots. And he was saying again, she knew you were saying y'all did not steal her money because you're saying it was never her money. Even though the checks were in her name, so it was her check. That his point to me was, my opinion is, y'all took the money, took the checks, cashed them because y'all felt like it wasn't her money. That's what you did. That's what happened. That's why they're making it seem like, oh, she tripping. That's on her. But Tasha keeps saying, we didn't steal her money. But no one is saying, Rocky is the one who now has added on the part of, well, it wasn't Tamika's money. They were sending Tasha's money in Tamika's name. He never said they cashed the checks. He never said that. However, his exact words were saying the royalty people mixed things up. They were sending Tamika Tasha's money because they mixed things up. Meaning y'all knew about checks in Tasha and Tamika's name separately. You knew Tamika was getting checks for something, and you were saying the checks that were coming for Tamika was really money that should have been Tasha's. So to me, that means y'all cashed them and felt like it wasn't stealing. And I don't know if he really thought Tasha K was not recording the phone call, but that's what that man said. That's what that man said. He also said because it's family stuff. He then said, I don't want to tear Escape down how they're tearing me down. You got to connect the dots. I can point you in the right direction, but it has to remain anonymous. What kind of person say the truth has to remain anonymous? I don't want to ruin the group. I can send you stuff for you to connect the dots, but you have to leave it anonymous. The stuff about me and this girl is whatever. I was like, Lord Jesus. He then went on to again say how he moved differently in the world. He think different, whatever. He's like the Pope, Olivia Pope, and all that shit. I said, sir, you tripping. Sir, you're delusional. Sir, you're on that shit. Sir, you're telling on yourself. And the whole time he talking, Tasha K is just looking at the phone like this nigga is crazy. He is talking himself into a frenzy. A whole frenzy. It's stupid. What are you doing? I don't know. It's crazy. And she would just let him talk. And I'm like, he don't even get how much he's telling on himself, how he's looking shadier and shadier as he talk. Now, when Tasha asked him, well, how do you get paid? Because, Tasha gets paid because she's in the group. How do you get paid? Well, I manage people. I set up things. I hire producers. This and that. I got a company. Blah, 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 blah. Check out my BBC interview. I'm like, nobody want to look at you on BBC. He this, I got Tasha her deal, and this is the gotcha. He was talking big boy shit about how he has this and that and that, and this how he signs whoever and whatever. But you've never been able to put your wife on. You're talking as if you're this big boss, but your wife had to wait 20 years from when her group broke up to put out a solo album. It's a gospel. And ain't nothing wrong with gospel. I like it. Take me to the king. Don't have much. You know what I'm saying? I like. I was raised in church as a kid, as an adult. My point is Rocky on bullshit because I've never known for someone. It reminds me of Tamar and Vince. When Tamar and Vince was on the first season of the Brackens or whatever, and Vince was managing Lady Gaga, and Tamar just wanted so bad to be an artist, and Vince just did not want to manage her. He did eventually, and we see how things turn out, however. But the fact that, Rocky wants us to believe he's this big shot, baller, rich person who do this and that and that and this, but you have not been able to get your wife to anywhere except being a part of a group. And now she has her foot in a different door. And in my opinion, it's because Escape is back on the scene. We know she's talented. We know that. But she's been talented for years. For years. She has been talented. And again, I'm going to say, because why would no one feel like she does not have the right to have a solo career. The issue we all have is how she went about doing it and all the shady shenanigans that they're doing now with the career and how she's around here trying to dog her group mates. And he just gasses himself up. Now, Tasha then asked him, asked Rocky, have you ever cheated on Natasha? Now, he never looked. His response was, every relationship has ups. And again, I want y'all to know he's talking, he's babbling. I'm making stuff be a cohesive answer. He was babbling. Okay? Babble, babble, babble. Babble, 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 babble. Babble, babble. Because nothing he was saying was making much sense. None at the all. Okay? And I said, but sir, you're not going to just say no? That you ain't cheating? Now again, his response was, every relationship has ups and downs. I'm not perfect. If you ask him if I had an affair, I mean, we can talk. You know what I'm saying? If you ask him if I did that with that girl, I would say you'll see. You know, if that's what you, I say, sir, her exact question was, have you ever cheated on LaTocha? And the fact that you never said no, just how y'all not perfect. And okay, well, that means yes. That means you've done some things. But the fact that you then said, if you're asking if I did it with that girl, meaning Unique, I will say you'll see. If that's what you ask. I say that's exactly what she's asking. He then said how all this stuff is making him famous, and he did not want to be famous. He only wanted to be powerful, and he's very powerful, and his power ain't stopping. Okay, and I don't promise nobody nothing about no lifestyle. Okay, listen to me. Listen to me. Okay, he said this to Tasha. I rock with this. This don't make no sense. He said, "Listen to me, Tasha. I rock with you enough to know my value with you, and whatever it is greater than some dumb shit." I said, "What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean?" I rock with you enough to know my value with you. And whatever it is greater than some dumb shit. I was like, sir, what does that mean? And if you are so powerful, why is all of this going on? If you are so powerful, how would Candy have been able to stop your wife's solo career all these years? If you are so powerful, your wife would need a group. If her group was so toxic and messy and you are so powerful, okay, why have you not put your wife in a position to not have to go back to the bullshit? I wish my husband would tell me how powerful he is, but I'm sitting right here getting slandered in the news. On her YouTube, on her Instagram page, the comment section, bitch, the comment section of her stuff, I said, oh, they don't like her? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I was like, damn, I felt bad. And I didn't even say shit. I didn't say nothing on the thing. But reading her comments on the thing, let me share my screen. So the first comment said, girl, let me tell you, I saw Escape in Tampa for the first performance, for their last performance. And they were amazing. We didn't miss you at all. And you're still with the foolishness. I never knew how bad her attitude was until I watched the show. It's some good too. Her voice is immaculate. Candy had no reason to be jealous of you or anyone. You, your husband, or lady money. Like it's tons of comments. Like, just, girl, somebody pray for her. She needs Jesus. Somebody fix it. And all of her posts are like positive stuff. Some, girl, pay your sister back her money and apologize. Your convo with God should be how you're going to pay back your sister and quit letting your husband speak for you. It's just like, I'm like, damn. So your husband's so powerful, but you right here getting basically bullied online. And y'all know my rule. I don't go to anyone's page and comment my opinion. I don't do that. They went to her page and did that. Not the 30K in the ocean. If your husband is Olivia Pope and he has all this power, why is your wife going through what she's going through? Because you ain't shit. You hear me? So, what else did he say? You got don't want to be famous. I want to be powerful. I don't have to like anything. I could have made sure it go away. He said I could have made it go away, but I wanted to prove a point for people to leave me alone. I was like, what? So he's talking as if he may sue Unique. If Unique has this proof in her phone of a 5-year affair, you can't sue her. Now, the reason I said I felt like he was threatening Tasha and he was trying to intimidate Tasha and going at Tasha was because in the conversation, he is talking, because we have to remember this. Tasha K literally just was sued, lost a lawsuit, for meal based on stuff she said on her channel. I feel like him mentioning stuff was him saying, hey, if you put this out, I'm going to sue you. I'm already suing her. It's already a lawsuit that you're not involved in. But if you put it out, I felt like he was saying stuff. It's federal. It's that he was trying to scare her into not putting something out, because smaller YouTubers, smaller bloggers, smaller folk in the industry who may be following the story may not want to be included if he's saying, I'm already suing somebody. It's going to be a big case. You don't want to do that. And Ty's like, oh, okay. You know? And he like, because he said, I'm saying, I did not let it go away because I wanted to prove a point for people to leave me alone. You're going to see Tasha, and people going to be saying sorry, and they're going to be getting along now, and all this shit. He then said, had you got with me, even though I did not know you, had you got with me, I could have handled that situation with Cardi B. And she was like, what? You better go away. He like, yeah, I can make some calls. And she said, oh, you can pay $4 million? Oh, you owe $4 million? She's like, yeah, I owe her money. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, but I can still. He said, oh, I didn't know you owe that much, but I can pick up a phone and handle something. Again, he's trying to convince Tasha to not put out, because again, this conversation happened before the interview came out. The interview Tasha put out on her website tonight. I ain't watched it yet though. But he's saying all of this to hopefully stop Tasha from putting it out. And the fact that I'm like, sir, you so connected. You don't know that Tasha K and Cardi, the case was already closed, judgment in, appeal denied. What? Tasha then asked him, why would anyone take the time to make up 5 years worth of text? Because he's talking as if she's a crazy stalker. She's delusional. She moved to my neighborhood, or she moved to my area or whatever. She's crazy. We've known about her. And Tasha was like, but why would anyone fake 5 years worth of conversation in her phone and WhatsApp? We know that you had to allegedly changed your number and this and that and that and this. But why would anyone go through all of that for what? She then said how, she said that she was upset because, you told her you was going to leave Tasha, that she had to be patient. She said how she had 2 abortions and 1 miscarriage by you, and and all of this is in the text thread. So as Tasha's reading off his stuff of why the girl was upset or whatever, he just said, oh, wow, really? Wow. And to me, it was like, I can't believe she told all this shit. Can't believe she told all this shit. So apparently, even though she has 3 children, she was allegedly pregnant 3 times by him. Again, she said 2 times it was an abortion, and then 1 time it was a miscarriage, and that's per Tasha K. You hear me? And Rocky like, oh, well, yeah, wow. And as he's talking, Tasha, I guess, felt like Rocky older, he in his 50s or his late 50s or whatever. He may not get how technology works. She's like, you old school, Rocky. You know what I'm saying? These days, when cheating, it's easy to have a footprint. There's a digital footprint. Phone calls, text, apps. You can't delete shit. He said, yeah, it be the cloud. Yes, it's in the cloud. So again, she has all this stuff. Rocky then say, but it's a legal situation. We knew 3 weeks before Unique came out that she was gonna come out and say something. We knew you knew because she told your ass. When he said me and my wife knew 3 weeks before Unique came out and said something, we knew because y'all knew she was pissed. That's why. He then, because again, Unique said allegedly that she had 2 abortions and 1 miscarriage by Rocky. Rocky said, because let me tell you something, okay? I can't make babies. Me and my wife have 1 child. That's it. I can't make babies. Okay, by the laws of nature, I can't make babies. Okay, she's like, is it a vasectomy? No. It's a. I'm like, you can't get the lie out. The fact that you're telling someone I can't make babies, but you can't say why. And when she asked if it was a vasectomy, and he was like, it's a medical thing. What medical thing? You can't just say what it is? Because you can't make up shit that fast, okay? He said, my wife wished that Unique had three of my babies, or had 1 so we could take it and raise it because we can't have kids. I was like, I was like, it was freaking hilarious. Because I'm like, sir, what is it? Okay, what is it? Okay. Now, he also brought up how it's some crew, meaning it's a number of women, I'm guessing, whatever, I don't know. That's what he says. The crew that has been trying to do this to me for years can't pull it off. Who is she? She a nobody. You a no. I'm like, not she a nobody. She a nobody. Now Tasha then asked him, why was your name on the Delta flight ticket? Like she had a ticket with your whole name on it. No. My name wasn't on it for her. We know your name was on it for you. For you. And Tasha was like, Rocky, it's not looking good for you. It's just at this point, it's not looking good. Okay. He said, whatever happens after you put out whatever you put out, you're gonna see. You're gonna see that I try to tell you. Okay. I always win in the end. I'm not worried. Me and my wife are gonna be like, whatever. Meaning we know Tasha not leaving you. We know that. We know your wife ain't leaving you. He then said, I am very skilled in media training, so people can say whatever and I'll stand on what I've done. He brings up how, he said, it was one girl that we knew about 2 years ago. The next statement was, it was 2 girls we knew about 2 years ago, but Unique is the newest girl to come out and try to say something going on. I said, sir, there are a few things you don't have: media training, common sense, a clear conscience, a non-cheating penis. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yes, he also brought up how he went to college and has a degree in psychology. I said, sir, show me the degree. Show me the paper. Show me the paper. Show me the paper. But him saying, again, it was 2 girls 2 years ago. Unique is the newest girl. He said, we was waiting. We was waiting for her to come out and talk, to put out text or pictures of something. We was waiting. Because that helps me. Anybody who puts out any text, who puts out any pictures, that's going to help with my federal case. Again, hoping Tasha would not put out any pictures, any text of what Unique showed Tasha. He's saying, anybody who we've been waiting, I can't wait, I'm waiting. He said, that's why I ain't said shit. We was waiting for her to say something so that we can do stuff because of my case. Okay? That's why I was like, if you really have a case and you want her to expose herself, which helps your case, why would you call Tasha and try to convince her to not put it out? Why? He then said, people are going to wish they had what me and my wife have. Because if at the end of the day, I'm a scumbag. Okay? If at the end of the day, I did some shit wrong, and what? I held my family down for all these years. You think I'm worried about somebody saying I slept with them? If I did, I was like, fool, shut up. Stop. You're losing this argument. You're not winning. Abort mission. Stop right now. He didn't get it. He didn't know. None of it made sense. He kept just talking and talking and talking and talking, and none of it made sense. And it's babbling and babbling and babbling, and it just did not make sense. And again, the whole time he talking, Tasha just let him talk. It was not until the end where he said, my people told me that I should not have talked to you. And Tasha said, I played up earlier. Tasha said, you're right. You shouldn't have. You really shouldn't have. It wasn't smart. It wasn't smart. I was like, Jesus, fix it. Somebody fix it. I don't know who need to fix it, but somebody needs to right now. When? Right now. It just don't make sense. And the part that I love is that it didn't even take much to have him telling on himself. It didn't take much to even convince him to tell on himself. It did not take much to see how stupid he is. And he kept talking and talking and talking, and then saying, we need to meet up, we need to meet up, we need to meet up, we gotta meet up, blah, 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 blah. Let's meet up, meet up, meet up. And I was like, sir, for what? For how? For why? Nothing made sense. And he just kept talking. Just kept talking. Just kept talking. And I was like, the fact that he did not notice or understand or get, Tasha was letting him just talk and talk and talk. So that way, it's not like she coerced anything. She didn't force him. He just said what he said.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like, I'm younger than your wife.
Fell on the Holy Grail, but it's got to remain anonymous when I point it to you. You see what I'm saying? On certain things. The thing with me, they ain't got to remain anonymous. It's just, it's a situation, it's legal, so I can't talk. But the escape stuff, I will allow. I'm not gonna tear them down the way they trying to tear me down, but I will let the truth come out. Does that make sense?
But I mean, they out here. Basically saying what they gotta say. So you really don't want to address it?
No, but you gotta think about it, Tosh. If you look on my Instagram, that's the silliest thing I ever did, but I don't care. I put up an affiliation, right? Mm-hmm. There's one person where that people. It's a name, a gang name. I'm connected, and I can't really say, but you following me? So it's only so much I can do without. So only so much BS I can be a part of because it's way bigger than all this little, back and forth or people making money off news or whatever. When they boil down to it, I just stay out of the way. And it's a reason, because it's way bigger than all these small things and people. I don't move around with the people I move around with and do what I do and play the game that smaller people play, if that makes sense. It's way more connected than this stuff. Like, it's laughable to me. I'm gonna say it, Olivia Pope or somebody that's connected to the president or the highest gang member in the street or the highest cartel member. You see what I'm saying? We're gonna start connecting some dots in 2 seconds. You following me?
Yeah, I'm following you. I'm following
right.
you. Okay.
So, when it's like that, it's like, come on, man.
Well, how do you get paid though? Because I know, she's been a part of Escape for a long time. None of your dick pics will be out. Okay, I don't put out nudity or anything like that.
Hey, listen, wait, Tasha, I appreciate that. This me talking, so you gonna see like, oh, rock my nigga, this nigga just real. Dick pics.
Yeah.
If somebody got dick pics of me, I need to see them. I need to see my dick. I see it, but
you gonna give me $4 million? Or you
owe for me? I don't know.
Yeah, I was $4 million. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, if you think that's something, watch what you finna see what happened to Short. I ain't gonna even say nothing. It's worse than that. But I didn't know you owe $4 million. Like, that's fucked up.
Yeah,
why would they do that?
Man, listen, it's a lot. I have to sit down and tell you on.
But I still can pick up a phone. You do understand something, but we'll see.
Okay, all right. Hey, but check this out. So I didn't even know Unique's real name. Her sister with her mother, and it all boils back to you.
I just wanted y'all to see how he was talking, so y'all can see it was just like all over the place, just all over the place. We already discussed that earlier. No one believes anything he's saying. You know, I feel like yes, he was trying to put himself into the gang affiliation or whatever, which to me again is a form of a threat because you're saying I'm connected. I'm connected. I'm connected. And when you kept saying, you hear me? Yeah, you get me? Yeah, I'm following you. I follow you. No, I don't. No, I don't. It's a very interesting, like 40-minute phone conversation. It's a lot of him just talking. But the major thing is him saying, no, Tasha did not steal that money. However, he said the royalty people was paying Tamika Tasha money, and Tamika knew it. Which to me means y'all know for a fact that the checks came. And it felt like they did not belong to Tamika. So you don't feel like you stole anything because you don't think that it belonged to Tamika in the first place. Candy gonna have Tamika on speak on it. I can see it. Candy has to do a speak on it. Not a direct response to Tamar's claims, not a direct response to Tamika's to Tasha's stuff, but Candy has to respond in some way. I know tonight that she is at, she has her karaoke nights Fridays, I think at Blaze. She posted a clip of them from last Friday with her saying, I fly above all the haters. I fly above. I fly above. I fly is beneath me. You know what I'm saying? But that is a response, you know what I'm saying? In a way. But I want a direct response. I want her and I want Candy and DJ A1 and Todd to just have a conversation about this shit and let loose. I feel like Candy ain't said much, truthfully, about stuff other than the show. This week, it has been a lot of stuff being said, and I just feel like I want to hear from Candy. I want to hear a direct response from Tiny. I want to hear a direct response from. I really want to hear from Tamika, with her saying, with Rocky saying the money basically wasn't hers because the people got it wrong. Even though he's making it seem as if the money was supposed to be from writing, and these were performance royalties, which is why Tasha would have stole the money, because you can't perform for your sister. Y'all perform, separately. Candy will for sure do a speak on it for the next episode of the show. I feel like she may not do an extra speak on it, but I do feel like she gonna mention some shit in one way or the other. But Rocky up here spilling his own tea, honey, to Tasha K. And not even, I still don't know if he realized she recorded the conversation. Because when the call ended, it wasn't as if, hey, you know what I'm saying? It ended, and that's what it was. Because he was saying how, they're on a tour, a radio station interview tour. She's not going around here performing. Tasha's not on a performance tour. She's on that bus going to the city trying to be on the radio and add a song play on the radio. And so he was saying how they're on tour right now because Tasha said, okay, so I'll look on your website and get the tour dates and I'll, come to one of the cities. And when he said, oh, the tour isn't public, I said, well, it ain't public. It's not a tour. If you're on a promotional tour of interviews, that's one thing. Okay, let's call promotion. I don't see Tasha would interview anybody if it makes sense because she's a business. I don't see Tasha, his wife, wanting to interview with Tasha K. I don't. Because Tasha K ain't gonna let up. Tasha K gonna ask the question that she gonna, and I feel like if Tasha play in Tasha's face and try to act like, oh, I don't know, I don't think so, it can get weird. And I feel like even when Tasha K brought up how another woman, because I told y'all about a video of a woman in the bathroom with a men's bathroom grooming bag that had Rocky or Bivens or whatever on it. And this fool said, why would I have a bag with my name on it? I was like, because people have stuff with their name on it. He said it as if, why would I have a bag with a hole in it? It don't carry anything. It's like saying, why would you have a bag with your name on it doesn't mean that you don't have a bag with your name on it. I was like, what the fuck? But he was just trying to kind of talk away the fact that it's not just unique, which is why he said 2 years ago, we knew about 2 women. Meaning, if anybody come up saying it's other women, he could say, I knew it was these 2. Yeah, people had a name. It's other people named Rocky or Bivens. I was like, okay. He just is not a smart man. He isn't. And he wants us to believe he has this booming business of marketing people and booking producers and people and signing artists. Sir, we don't believe you. We don't believe you. We don't believe you. And as soon as he realized no one believes him, he may stop talking. Now, the interview that she did with the mistress is on Tasha K's website. Right? He kept saying once the girl stuff go public or whatever, that he'll have even more stuff for this lawsuit or whatever. I feel like what's gonna happen when you don't sue her? What's gonna happen when you do not sue her? Because if she is aware that there's supposedly some sewage going on, okay, some suing that could happen, I feel like, wouldn't she not do the interview? Like, wouldn't she not want to be involved in the shit? Like, what sense does it make for her to do the interview that would just get her in more trouble? That don't make no sense. But he talked as if we stupid. And I don't know why he think we stupid. I don't know why. What I do know is Tasha K is gonna probably ruin that man because he just won't even acknowledge that he did that shit. If it wasn't true, why you call Tasha K? And have almost an hour conversation. For what? Don't make no sense. So, I mean, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Anyway, y'all, that's all. We have been on here for a little bit longer than I thought I would be. Again, for those who are watching the replay, the first 5 to 10 minutes of the confusion because it's some kind of glitch with YouTube, because YouTube, for people who are live right now, for some reason, it's still saying upcoming. So a lot of folks is gonna get this and not know I was on live. How Scotty was out of work? Girl, I went to YouTube and Scotty thing popped up. I'm trying to go on that page. Lord Jesus, scared the shit out of me. Whew. But yeah, for me, it's still saying upcoming. So I don't know what's going on. Hopefully tomorrow when I'm on live for my life after lockup, whatever glitch this is will be fixed. But I will be live tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. for life after lockup. So if you see it saying upcoming, I'm on live. Okay. Thank y'all for watching. We had a great time. Okay, great time around here. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Become more JayBird, .. Okay, follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner, on IG, also on Twitter. Like the video, comment in the comment section, and share it as well. We had a great time, y'all, with the foodlessness that is Rocky. Somebody called them Rocky and Bubbles. I'm like, I don't want to call it because was Rocky. Which one was a moose? I just don't want to call a woman an animal. So I don't want to say Rocky and Bubbles. I mean, it makes sense. Okay. I mean, it's also Pinky in the Brain. Pinky in the Brain. Pinky in the Brain. One is a genius. The other's insane. Well, they're not geniuses. Anyway, have a great day, y'all. I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Again, always check my channel. I'm always around here and stuff. Okay. I gotta go. I love you all. Bye.